This is West Delaware girls basketball from KMCH Sports. Hawks basketball is brought to you by the KMCH Sports Boosters. Now let's go to courtside. Along with Bill Logan, here's KMCH Sports Director John Swisher.
Thank you very much, and welcome in to Waverly and a new broadcast season here from KMCH Sports, the winter high school broadcast season, of course, as the high school girls basketball season officially gets underway tonight here from KMCH Sports, as it is the third night of play around the state. Started Friday night, then Saturday night, when the West Delaware girls were in action in their Exhibition Hall of Pride scrimmage. They fell to Waterloo West. Tonight, it counts for real, and the opponent, the Go Hawks of Waverly Shell Rock, ranked third in the preseason rankings, a team that was a regional final loser to the eventual Class 4A state champion Mason City last year, 55-54 in the nail-biter. And Waverly Shell Rock, Coach Greg Bundensteiner has the program rolling here. They got a lot of talent back. Coach Ron Conrad and company will have their hands full in night number one. As Bill Logan, great to see you again. Great to be back and ready to work with you again. And hello to another season, our 8th basketball season together since 2009. Since we, I guess it wasn't since we met. We knew each other a few years before that, but when we started working together here, and then, boy, has time flown by.
Oh, yeah, and it's just been fun every minute. This is just, to me, high school athletics is what it's all about, and a good way to spend your winter nights instead of sitting at home and thinking about how cold it is. Just go out into a nice, warm gym and watch a bunch of young kids compete.
Absolutely. As we get ready for West Delaware girls basketball here tonight, Coach Rod Conrad, Rich McMahon, and Shannon Funky are ready for another season here. The freshman and sophomore teams started off with losses here today. The freshmen losing to Waverly Shell Rock by the score of 48-16. And the JV also lost by the score of 41-21. They started the freshman game at 5 o'clock, about a 6:15 start for the sophomore games, as we'll get underway in a few minutes here as the Hawks take on the Go Hawks of Waverly Shell Rock. As we mentioned, the Hawks competing in that scrimmage against Waterloo West on a Saturday night. Bill, you were there. A lot of things to work on. Waterloo West, a 14th-ranked preseason team in Class 5A, so 2 classes above the Hawks. So they've got to take it for what it is. It was a thumping 67-32 at the hands of Waterloo West, and they were definitely the better team. For the Hawks, they've got to improve upon it here. And you had Waterloo West Saturday night. You've got the 3rd-ranked team here tonight in Waverly Shell Rock. And then it doesn't get easier. Tomorrow night, you return home to Cedar Gymnasium, where you take on number 5 in Class 3A, Center Point Urbana, who's 24-2, a state tournament team a year ago. So you're going to start out. You're going to know right where you sit. But it's I wouldn't say easier, but it's going to be get a less talented, less experienced teams you're going to see after this early season part.
Yeah, it is, and at some point you want to play these kids and you want to figure out where your program needs to get to. And the biggest thing I saw Saturday night, what we saw the first 2 games here tonight, is the Hawks just have to figure out where to get some points from. Defensively, you'll probably see a good girls team out there. They're going to give you everything they got defensively. Saturday night, Waterloo West was just tremendously quicker than the Hawks were. Thus they got out, scored a lot of points real fast, real easy on the Hawks. And just trying to identify who's going to be their scorers this year, because they lost some great players off of last year's teams, and now this year they're just going to have to figure out who that go-to person is and what I can do and help each other out as a team. So it's really going to have to work on that team aspect here tonight.
We will take a quick break, come back, get ready for the starting lineups here. West Delaware and Waverly Shell Rock tonight from Waverly. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors and Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
Along with in-studio producer Ashley Gramey, John Swisher, Bill Logan back with you as we start the 2016-17 basketball season. West Delaware girls basketball tonight from KMCH Sports, brought to you in part all 40 of our KMCH Sports boosters. We'll have the Hawks tomorrow night to take on Center Point Urbana at home for the first time of the season. And inside Seedorf Gymnasium as 3 games, freshman, sophomore, and varsity tomorrow night starting at 4:30 inside Seedorf Gymnasium. John and Bill will have all the action for you tomorrow night around 7:30 as we will take a closer look at the starting lineups next and get you even further ready for this one. It's West Delaware girls basketball coming up for the first time of the new season. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply free checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Welcome back in to Waverly Shellrock High School. John and Bill back with you as we get set for the new season. Freshman and JV squads losing tonight, 41-21. The sophomores fell, 48-16. The freshmen fell. As let's take a look at these starting lineups. First for the Hawks, Kendra Offerman, Hanley Linus, Brooke O'Connell, Lauren Collier, and Annie Cassett. Linus leads the way, averaged 9 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists per game. As the 5'9" senior, the lone starter coming back as 5 returning letter winners. And there's going to be a lot of pieces to the puzzle, a lot of mixtures to figure out here with these younger girls in this lineup. Some varsity experience, but you lose 4 or 5 seniors, it's going to take some time to adjust. And the tip is controlled by Cassett and the Waverly Shellrock player there, Peyton Draper, and it's called a tie ball after the jump ball. Boy,
Yeah, now the referees are trying, okay,
Just
who do we
reach up,
have jump? Yeah, they're just going back and reach up like they did at the start.
That's what you have to do, and that you don't see that too often at all. And Cassidy gets it now. We'll give it to Linus, and the Hawks get the ball to start the new season as we are underway at 7:44 tonight here from Waverly Shellrock High School. The Go Hawks have won 5 conference titles in a row. They have 3 state appearances in school history. Sporting Center has 2 of those. There's a right wing three, no good off the back of the rim. As the ball is turned over, the Hawks trying to get it back here, and a jump ball is going to be called. It will stay Waverly Shellrock basketball. Chris Heidelbauer, Fred Griffiths, and John Dvorak, the officials here tonight, hired by Waverly Shellrock High School. As the Go Hawks will inbound it. Right to left here, 7.5 to go, first quarter. Inside, a dribble and a pass to the right wing. Now out top with it, surveying is Kelsey Young. She'll get it to the right wing, and Draper, the leading player, coming back for Waverly Shellrock. Inside move, and contact can be called there on Annie Cassidy. Cassidy will get the foul called as she grabbed the arm of the Go Hawk player, Grace Ryerson, and she will go to the line to shoot 2 as Annie Cassidy will pick up the first foul of the night here.
Yeah, Ryerson's going to go to the free throw line. She was a 51% free throw shooter a year ago.
She was the 4th leading scorer on the team that went 19-4, lost in the regional finals to Mason City, the 4A champ last year, who upset Western Dubuque in the first round. Ryerson averaged 6.1 points a game. This is the first one and the second one, so it's 1-0 now in favor of Waverly Shellrock. 7:05 to go. The 3rd-ranked team in Class 4A. The Hawks are in 3A. As a 4A team last year, they went 10-12 under first-year head coach Rod Conrad. Up top now, fake and dribble drive. Collier gets batted away, trying to get to Cassidy down below. It's picked by Rachel Bile. Now a shot up, no good. Backside rebound put up. Awkward move. She was off balance with the backside rebound. Gathered and put back up off the window and good by Grace Ryerson. She has all 3 of the Go Hawk points so far. 3-zip, 6:25 and counting. First quarter. Hawks have the ball going left to right with Linus directing offense out top. A one-handed pass to the right corner finds Brooke O'Connell. O'Connell drives and now runs into a defender. Will get it inside, put up, and good. From the right block, Lauren Collier gets the first points of the season for the Hawks. 3-2. Hawks trail by 1.
Good aggressive move there on that baseline. Got into that painter. Good turnaround move. Nice shot there by Collier.
And there's a roll around and down by Kelsey Young. She gets 2 points as Young coming back as a 3.2 averager on the team a year ago. Brooke O'Connell played as a sophomore last year, as did Offerman and Collier. As the 2 seniors who played as juniors, Casper and Glanz. And now we have turnover.
Yeah, threw the ball out of bounds. Hawk girl broke baseline, and we passed it out to the wing. Nobody there. So 3rd turnover on the game here early for the Hawks. So hard time getting that offense going here right off the bat. 4 possessions, 3 turnovers.
Go Hawks lead 5-2. Here with 5:20 and counting. And quarter number 1. Too easy underneath, up and good. As the size advantage taken by Katie Harkin. She puts it up for her first 2 points of the night. She was the leading scorer a year ago, 12 points a game. As her and Peyton Draper, the top 2 scorers a year ago. They lost their 3rd leading scorer, Becca Pearson, the top rebounder on the team as well. But a majority of the team coming back, who was 19-4 last year. And here was a turnover. Collier lost it on the floor. It was picked up by the Go Hawks, but then that Beryl Draper traveled with the ball, so turnover right back as the Hawks bring in Abby McGrain. And who else?
Jamie Lance as well.
And Coach Conrad wants a timeout. A 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick one back after this from KMCH Sports.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
John, Bill, back with you from Waverly Shellrock High School. The Hawks starting their season with the Go Hawks of Waverly Shellrock here tonight. Coach Conrad used his first time out, a 30-second timeout. And now the Hawks have the ball going left to right. Glance dead with a dribble up top. Gets it to O'Connell now. Right side. Little contact. Turnaround jumper, no good. Off the right side of the rim by Cassett. Gathered by Waverly Shellrock. Linus picks up the ball carrier. That's Olivia Phillips, a new guard in the lineup for Waverly Shellrock. Here is a 17-foot jumper inside the top of the key by Draper, and she gets her first bucket of the night. She averaged 11.7 a contest a year ago. Go Hawks lead by 7-9-2. 4:23 to go. First quarter. Tie ball right on the free throw line. As on the line, fighting for that one was Jamie Glanz with a handful of Waverly Shellrock players, and it comes up a tie ball. Hawks will keep it baseline inbounds underneath, going left to right.
Yeah, right now the Hawks really got to figure out how to run some offense. They just really haven't run a good, crisp offense yet.
Inside left block, put up, no good. Defense right on top of Haley Linus. Might have forced that one as the old lob play inbounds. And there is an 18-footer inside the left corner by Katie Harkin. And Coach Conrad will use another timeout. Not shy of settling down and taking the momentum away early on here. It's 11-2, 4:07 to go. First quarter, we're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Back in the Waverly, right? Second season of West Delaware girls basketball coach. His 12th season overall, 186 losses. His 7th year of girls basketball. He coached 5 years at East Buchanan from 04 to 09 and a 79-28 record, one state appearance, 07 with East Buchanan. His alma mater, 1979 graduate of EB, is Conrad and the Winthrop native. Here's a jumper from the left side, 13-footer, no good by Collier. Rebound put up by Cassidy, no good off the right side. Waverly Shellrock will get it. Now a three left wing, no good. Air ball off the glass and recovered by Linus. So Hawks will have to replace a good majority of the rebounding. The top three rebounders all gone. Wankman, Reth, and Mormon from a year ago. They had 587. Those three had a majority of them. So rebounding will be one issue, and that's Coach Conrad is hustling and being more aggressive than the other team and gathering rebounds. And turnover there, Waverly Shellrock has the ball. You're undersized, it's not always easy, and they're finding that out tonight. Waverly Shellrock quite a bit taller than the Hawks.
There's a good knock out of bounds there by Jamie Glanz. There would have been an easy bucket, a little backdoor cut, but just saw just a late minute there and being able to knock it out of bounds.
9-point lead, 3:06 to go, first quarter, Waverly Shellrock. There is a put up in the middle of the lane, about a 10-footer. Collier got too much of the arm. She can't believe it, but she'll be whistled for the foul. Only the second foul of the game, both on the Hawks. As to the line is Peyton Draper, and she has 2 points so far. She'll go to the line to shoot free throws for the first time, as Draper was a 73% free throw shooter a year ago, 67 of 91. Second leading scorer on the team with 11.7 average. First one is up and good. One more to go for Draper. This one's up and good as well. 4 points for her. She leads the way for her team along with Harkin, 13-2. 3:05 to go first quarter. As Draper, first team all-conference selection, the Northeast Iowa Conference a year ago. She was honorable mention as a sophomore. Here's a turnover at half court. Coming back over the timeline with Ms. Draper. Draper sends it right side, gets it back. Now right side again to Bile, and this will be a whistle and a foul call. Going the other way, a pushing foul, a moving screen on Ryerson, it's called. Her first, team number 1 on the Go Hawks, only the third foul of the ball game. 13-2, Go Hawks, 2:40 and counting first quarter.
She just got called hooking underneath the bottom there, trying to get a better position there to get an entry pass inside. Good call by the ref.
Left wing. Now back up on top is Cassett. Dribble, now pass right side to Glanz. Glanz driving. Bounce pass to O'Connell. Right side, Cassett. Back up top to Collier. 2:15 and counting. First quarter. Hawks trail by 11. Now a foul coming. You see a whole lot of contact over there.
I think Bile is going to get called. Yeah, number 24.
It was a little grab on the arm that the official did not miss on the sideline. That's her second, team number 2. So 2 team fouls apiece. As Brittany Young comes in for Waverly Shamrock, as Young is a 5'7" freshman for the Go Hawks. As Young is one of the only freshmen on the team. 13 on the roster, 5 seniors, 4 juniors, 3 sophomores. That 1 freshman. There's a shot, no good. Air ball out the backside. Glanz, I believe, or Cassett? Cassett from the left block. No good on that one. Waverly Shamrock with rebounding quickly on the other end. Running their offense here, up 13-2, 1:50 and counting. First quarter, here's a pick. And Linus over the timeline, gathers up off the window, and good. Haley Linus, her first points. The pick and the layup for Linus. The Hawks have 14 on their roster, 4 seniors, 8 juniors, and 2 freshmen. 13-4, the 9-point lead now for the Go Hawks. Minute and a half to go. You're in quarter number 1. Up top, surveying. Left side, jumper from the left wing. 3-pointer, no good by Phillips. The rebound gathered by Grace Ryerson. She is bumped into near the left block, fouled. The Hawks violation will be called on Jamie Glanz, her first, team number 3. And in for the Hawks, be Kendra Offerman back in as one of the starters. So 7-girl rotation for both teams so far. There's a pass inside. So reach. That's going to be contact called on Offerman, is going left to right in the middle of the lane. As Grace Ryerson bumped into, be on the floor. Baseline inbounds underneath for the Go Hawks. Abby McGrain will get set to check in. As McGrain, one of the juniors on this team, one of the 8 juniors, the heaviest class on the varsity roster. 13-4, 9-point lead for the Go Hawks. Up top now, left corner, quick 3. Collier got through to block her out. It clings around the rim. Backside rebound, put up, little contact, was blocked away. Good block there by McGrain. Cassett tipped it back to him. McGrain goes all the way in. Looked like when Shimani got away with a travel. Coach Bordensteiner thought for sure it was one. It goes off of the Hawks out of bounds. They fought for it as it just trickled off the front of the rim and went out of bounds. The Hawks cannot chase that one down when Shamrock comes back with it the other way. But great job by McGrain, staying with it the whole way. Just couldn't finish the layup.
Yeah, that's the kind of effort that we're going to need. They just got to keep hustling and hustling and hustling. That's the one thing that Coach Conroy called those 2 timeouts already. He wasn't impressed with the intensity they've come out with here, and he'll get their attention.
Here's a banker from 19 feet. The banks are open late tonight in Waverly, as that time it is that Harkin?
No, Williamson.
Jamie Williamson off the bench, number 30, as she makes the long distance 2 there. 15-4. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. It'll stay Hawks basketball. Going left to right. Up top, crossover dribble. Linus back right side of Grain. Thought about a 3:25 on the clock. And a travel. McGrain double teamed there and must have changed pivot foot. Called by the up top official. I didn't see
it either. I think he anticipated one there because she looked like when she was backing out like she was going to, but I don't think she moved anything. And so
it happens sometimes.
It does. You think, well, she got herself in a bad position. Don't get me wrong. She dribbled down to the baseline, then picked up her dribble and was in a dead area. So
15 seconds and counting. First quarter, 15-4. Waverly Shellrock with the lead. And left side, it's pinball around. 5 seconds. Skip pass, right wing for a three. No good. Flings around, but a backside wide open rebound off the window. And good. Grace Ryerson, the leading scorer of that first quarter with 5 points. She completes her second field goal there. And it's a 17-4 lead for Waverly Shellrock as quarter number 1 comes to a close. Waverly Shellrock 17, Hawks 4. This is West Delaware girls basketball from KMCH Sports.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Back in on this Monday night to Waverly, along with in-studio producer Ashley Bramy, John Swisher, Bill Logan, getting the 2016-17 basketball season started up. Our winter sports broadcast season. Our first West Delaware boys broadcast will be next Tuesday down in Williamsburg as the West Delaware Hawks, a preseason top 10 ranked team in Class 3A. Coach Matt Utoff and company looked good the other night, and that scrimmage against Waterloo West. We'll have them go live, make the trip down to Williamsburg next Tuesday night. The first West Delaware wrestling will be on December 1st, Thursday night, December 1st, inside Cedar Gymnasium as Waverly Shellrock comes to town. As Jamie and Roger will have all that action for you. There's a Hawk basket to start the second quarter.
Yeah, Andy Cassidy got wide open behind that three-point line and got aggressive and took the shot. Nothing at the bottom of the net, so a good start there in the second quarter offensively for the Hawks.
As there's a foul on the far side.
Collier is going to get called for that one. Three-pointer by Cassidy.
So the three makes it 17-7. Two-point field goals in that first quarter for the Hawks, just Linus and Collier. 17-7 here. Waverly Shellrock, third-ranked team in Class 4A. The preseason rankings, there is a left wing three. Got it to go. Coach Conrad thought it was a travel there by the young lady, Kelsey Young. That's her 5th points of the night, a three-pointer. That's her first three. Second three in the ball game. First for Waverly Shellrock. Here's a drive in, top of the key, hand check called. As Linus will be the recipient of that foul. As she was driving towards the hoop. 20-7, 13-point lead. Under 7 minutes to play, second quarter.
And that foul was on Grace Ryerson. That's her second, team's third. So they'll substitute out. They'll bring in Abby Thier. Will take her spot. The Hawks running a better offense here so far early in the second quarter.
That's going to be a travel. Trying to do the drop step move, but didn't keep pivot foot down. And called against Kendra Offerman there. We go the other way. 20-7, 6:50 to go. Second quarter. That'll be the issue for this team, at least early on, against good competition. Limiting the turnovers, limiting the mistakes, hurting yourselves. There is a nice drive to Waverly Shellrock. Good backside rebound. Cassidy has it. She brings it up over the timeline.
Yeah, it did. That time they put on a little three-quarter 2-2-1 press, and Coach Conrad likes to do that. Sometimes that's what it takes to get an offense going, is create a little turnover on defense and be able to get going there.
And here's the offensive foul. Moving screen on a Hawk player up front, setting his screen to the left wing. As getting rid of the ball was one of the Hawks guards. And Waverly Shellrock We'll have it coming back the other way. 20-7, 6:25 and counting here in the first half of play.
Macy Kleitz reports in for the Hawks.
For the first time, the talented freshman. That's going to be a travel inside as banging down low is Abby Steer against the Hawks post players. Good job making her battle, and she shuffled her feet. Turnover for the Go Hawks. 20-7, 6:20 to go in the second quarter. And Macy Kleitz wearing the number 40, and she is in the game as one of the
41. They're odd numbers.
41.
I messed you up. Gave you even numbers on your book.
Well, I should have known. I didn't fix them all. There we go. Now they're all fixed. And there's a jumper, and good for the Hawks.
That was Haley Linus did a nice job of driving to the left side. Got just inside that three-point line, but a nice jump shot for the wide open two.
There's a pass, and on the baseline, not handled by Bile. And the Hawks, and the Go Hawks rattled here for a bit. Still 11-point deficit, 20-9, 5:50 and counting. Second quarter.
Waverly Shellrock still sitting in that man defense. The Hawks have gone to a 2-3 zone, and with the three-quarter press. Another turnover.
And right side, stop, pop, no good off the left side. Backside rebound by Jamie Glantz. Over the timeline, right-handed, hip-high dribble by Linus. Linus looking right, will bounce pass right. Kleitz back up on top. Varsity starter in softball and volleyball. Still an 8th grader, technically, in the summertime. And then a freshman starter on that volleyball team that went to a regional final. There's a nice up and under and basket good for the Hawks.
Yeah, Macy Kleitz, she was underneath the bucket and did good job of being aware to not travel and got it up and somehow got it in.
Deficit is single digits and no good on a three. Back of the rim by Harkin, recovered by Linus in the right corner. 20-11, 9-point lead for the Go Hawks. 4:45 to go, second quarter. And this is going to be another
illegal screen on Jamie Glantz. Came up instead of moving pick on the top of the screen. So that's the second one they've done there like that tonight. So they're getting a little more aggressive on that offense, setting a little more aggressive screens, but they got caught twice. Defensively, they're doing such a nice, better job eliminating offensive rebounds by them.
Waverly Shellrock will have it going right to left. 4:40 and counting here in the second quarter.
Attacking that zone. They're right down the middle, and that's the Cardinal sin. And
all the way in.
Abby Thier right down the middle of the lane, and that you just not supposed to be able to do that against the zone. Linus with the basketball, top key passes off to the side to Glantz. Now back at the top of the key. And Kleitz with the ball at the top. Looking to the side, finds Glantz. Not able to really penetrate in outside that three-point line right now. Now there's a pass inside, but immediate double team. But going to get a foul on Waverly Shellrock. Number 42, Abby Thier, is going to get her first, team's fourth. So good job by the Hawks there to finally get that ball into that lower area.
And baseline inbounds for the Hawks. Kleitz comes out, Offerman back in for West Delaware. 22-11, just under 4 minutes of play. Second quarter, a little contact there, just driving right side, right down the right side of the lane was Glantz and just mishandled it and lost it dribbling out of bounds. 22-11 here, 3:57 to go.
Turnover number 10 on the Hawks here in the first half, just 4 so far by Waverly Shellrock.
Up top over the timeline, driving all the way in, up and good. As Abby Thier coming off the bench, scoring 4 points. Abby Thier averaged 1.7 a year ago, as Thier is a 5'10 sophomore. So getting contributions from girls that didn't do a whole lot last year. Calling for a tip was McGrain on the left side, no good. Up top and out of bounds. And anytime you miss that badly, you're calling for a tip, right? Even if it wasn't Jim.
Even if it wasn't, I would have called a tip, or the wind took it, or something, because it went on the back side of the backboard. So
24-11, 3:20 to go, second quarter. Right side, now short corner, inside, great ball movement, a great block by Kendra Offerman. Get it out of here, she says. Great job by Offerman that time. as the ball goes out of bounds off. No, there's a foul call, I should say. However, the Shamrock, it'll be Hawks basketball going left to right.
Yeah, that one. Brittany Young is going to get it. I didn't even see the foul because I was like you. That was a great block on the backside. I'm thinking, geez, that's too easy a bucket, but she came over in a nice block.
Right wing three, no good. Off the Packer rim in the middle of the lane. Gathered by Draper. Up ahead to Phillips. Left side drive, pass across the lane, up and good. There's Thier again. Abby Thier, her third field goal of the night. She's got 6 points. As a girl off the bench, only scoring one. She was one of the talented sophomore members on their team a year ago. On the sophomore team, she played sparingly at the varsity level as Thier scored 36 points, averaged 1.7 a year ago. This ball out front, dead with her dribble is O'Connell. She realizes that, trying to pass it. It goes off the foot of a Waverly Shamrock player, and that girl, the guard, we just got away with a double dribble there. Phillips takes it. Now she passes ahead. It's turned over by Glantz. Up ahead to Linus. Linus one-on-one. Stops, pops, good. Haley Linus, her third basket of the ball game. She's got 6 points. Hawks still down 13, 26-13. 2:05 to go. Here in quarter number 2. All the way in, avoiding the defense up high off the window. And good is Brittany Young. And her first bucket of the ball game as Brittany, the 5'7" freshman, sister of the senior Kelsey Young. And there is the ball turned over. Lost out of bounds. On the near side, right in front of Coach Bodensteiner, Waverly Shamrock. 28-13 now, go Hawks. 1:48 to go here in this first half. Greg Bodensteiner in his 10th season here at Waverly Shamrock, a 142-66 win-loss record. He's been to state twice here at Waverly Shamrock in 2013 and 2015, as the program has 3 state tournament appearances, 96, 13, and 15. 7-5 in the fouls. Hawks lead that advantage, and they trail the score 28-13. 1:40 and counting here in the second frame.
Allison Collier reported in for the Hawks there as well. Sarah Campbell for Waverly.
Another one of the younger players. Coach Conrad hoping to get in the mix, hopefully bring a spark and some aggressive play there as Allison Collier, the freshman sister of Lauren Collier, as now we have a foul and shooting.
Macy Kleitz is going to get called for her first. Team's 8th, as it'll send them to the line and shoot the bonus.
Abby Thier on the line. Up and good on the first one. It is Thier, right?
Yeah.
And she'll have one more.
Yeah, she's got 3 buckets so far. All the paint. That's the one thing. I don't keep paint points, but they got 29 points, and there's way more than half of them are coming from that paint area.
There's sinks and bolts. She was a 60% free throw shooter a year ago, 14 of 23, and she leads the way with 8 points off the bench right now for Waverly Shamrock, and she gets her team to 30 points. 30-13, 1:25 and counting, second quarter. Baseline drive, kicks it back out. Free throw line. Big pass, and now a pass to Cassett, top of the key. She takes a 16-footer just behind the free throw line is Annie Cassett. Books it in for her second field goal tonight. She's got 5. It's a 15-point lead now for Waverly Shamrock. Just a little over a minute to go, second quarter. Up top, now a pass to the left side. Good aggressive hustling defense here for the Hawks. As they trail like 15 late in this first half. All the way in, cross the pass. Pass across the lane. Here's a 3 to the right side as Cassett was running out to her. But Katie Harkin gets the 3. The second for Waverly Shamrock of the night. She's got 7 points, 33-15 with 43 seconds. Coach Conrad wants a timeout.
Yeah, that's his third one, so he's going to unit them up. And, you know, the Waverly Shamrock, the Hawks are running a 2-3 zone here now, trying to protect that paint area, but Waverly's running a 1-3-1 offense against him, doing a nice job of getting it out to the wing. And then the gal at the free throw line does a nice job of just kind of posted up there. And then they got the girl running the baseline. And they're finding that wide open wing and taking advantage of that. And right now they're running a really good offense against our 2-3 zone defense.
30-second timeout for Coach Conrad there with 43 seconds to go in the game. And for these Hawks playing the half. In this, yes, thank you, in the half. As for these Hawks, it's about staying positive, staying aggressive, but staying positive, realizing who your competition is. This is a very talented squad. You can't get too down in these early season games. It's going to be a work in progress. You're working the transfer, Sarah Merkel, after the Christmas break. And this team can be a very good team when everything's done. It's not going to come right away, and that can be frustrating at times to fans and players alike. But it's going to take some time, especially playing the competition they are here the first few games.
Well, that's why Coach Conrad calls the timeouts, because he's not happy with what they're doing fundamentally. And that's what he's talking about. Run the offense, play the defense. When we're doing this, you've got to cover backside. So, it's a lot of fundamental type of stuff that when he calls his timeout, that's what he's trying to coach the girls during that spot.
It's those teaching moments that he doesn't want to forget about and wants to talk over those situations right in the moment. There's a hand check foul up top, going to 6 on Waverly Shamrock. The next one is shooting one of the balls, blowing 15 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Hawks trail 33-15. They'll go for one last second shot here as Linus, with 7 seconds, still not moving. 5 seconds. Now she takes a right-handed hip-high dribble. Right wing. Now she'll lob play inside, but it's intercepted by a Waverly Shamrock player. And no whistles until right at the buzzer. They call a jump ball that will not count. 33-15 is our halftime score. Waverly Shamrock leading the West Delaware Hawks. We'll get the numbers gathered up. We'll come back and talk about what we saw in these first two quarters as the Hawks trail 33-15, night number 1 of the 2016-17 basketball campaign. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at 4browns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
That's what high-tech communications can provide for you with a security system and video surveillance system for your business. You may also be eligible for a discount on your business insurance. Doesn't it make sense to see what high-tech communications can do for your business? High-tech communications, changing your world with technology.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentives at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
For more than 80 years, GMB has lived its mission to help customers achieve their financial dreams. Supporting the communities where you live, work, and play is important to us because that's where we live too. It's where we provide great service, sound advice, and solutions to meet your financial needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
Along with in-studio producer Ashley Brainy, John Swisher, Bill Logan, back with you from Waverly Shellrock High School Gymnasium to be exact, as the West Delaware Hawks on the road tonight to start off the new season, and a rough beginning as we, with a younger team, girls trying to get in the flow here. We kind of imagine here with more talent and experience on the other side, Waverly Shellrock with the 18-point lead at the halftime break, 33-15, as this game got underway just about quarter till 8 o'clock tonight, with the freshman team losing. It started 5 o'clock tonight. The Waverly Shellrock freshman 48, West Delaware 16. JV squad from West Delaware lost 41-21. As we take a look at the first half numbers here, Waverly Shellrock jumped out to a 17-4 lead in that first quarter. And the Go Hawks outscore the Hawks 16-11 in the second frame to go up 33-15. Individual scores here for the Hawks. Kendra Offerman has 6 points. Check that. Haley Linus has 6 points. 3 2-point field goals for Haley. A 2-point field goal early in the game for Lauren Collier. 5 points for Annie Cassett. A 3 and a 2, both in the second quarter. A 2-point field goal for Macy Klein, the freshman off the bench, for 2 points for her. Kelsey Young has 5. Grace Ryerson, 3 for the Go Hawks. 4 for Peyton Draper. They're led by Abby Thier with 8 and Katie Harkin with 7. 4 for Jamie Williamson and 2 for Brittany Young. As we take a look at some of the other numbers here, as the Go Hawks, which Coach Conrad knew if the Hawks were going to come out of this game winners, or at least keep it really close, you'd have to limit the turnovers and you'd have to out-rebound the Go Hawks. They haven't done a bad job of rebounding, but not enough.
Rebounding was bad the first quarter, much better the second quarter, and second quarter was much better overall for everything.
Yes.
For Waverly Shellrock here, first half, they're 11 out of 16 from two-point range. Those 11 buckets, probably 9 or 10 of them were right in the paint area. That's why it's such a high percentage, because on a missed shot, they were getting a lot of the offensive rebounds, just 2 out of 10 from the three-point line, and that's where they were getting the offensive rebounds on those missed three-pointers. 5 out of 6 from the free throw line, so a great shooting night in this first half here so far for Waverly Shellrock. Just 5 turnovers, 2 in the first quarter, 3 in the second quarter for Waverly. For the Hawks tonight, cold first half, or cold first quarter, 2 out of 8 from the field in the first quarter. No three-point attempts, no free throw attempts for their 4 points. Cole went along with 7 turnovers that first quarter. Second quarter, Hawks played much better. 4 out of 4 from 2-point range and 1 out of 3 from 3-point range. Still haven't got to the free throw line. They got their 11 points in that second quarter to much better shooting. Cut down the turnovers to 6 there in the third quarter. So 13 turnovers in the first half to 5 on Waverly. So a much better second quarter, and you could see it. You know, they were better defensively. They were better offensively. You know, they didn't have as many turnovers. They also, you know, baby steps here right off the bat. So it'll be interesting to see, you know, how they come out here in this third quarter and to continue, because there's one thing that Coach Conrad's going to want these girls to do is, no matter what the score is, no matter who's doing what, you know, you can hustle. You can out-hustle that other team, and that's the one thing he's going to have to get them to do, especially defensively, because that first quarter they had way too many offensive rebounds, and they really limited that in the second quarter. So if they can continue to do that, here in the second half, it'll be a great improvement for them for the first game.
33-15. Waverly Shellrock leads the halftime break. We'll take another timeout. We'll come back and get started with the second half action. This is West Delaware girls basketball from KMCH Sports.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Our local sports teams build strong programs by mastering the fundamentals of the game. Our F&M Bank team has also built a strong foundation on mastering the fundamentals in banking, where a handshake goes a long way. You are provided clear-cut solutions to your financial questions, where you are greeted by name. This is the F&M Personal Touch. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
Welcome back in, and good evening to everyone listening on X94.7, KMCH Manchester, and online at KMCH.com on your smartphone app, on your Android or iPhone, and the KMCH radio app there. Also on YouTube. All our games are archived for your listening pleasure on the KMCH radio channel of YouTube. There is the 14-footer inside the right corner of the free throw line that's Ryerson, and she gets her 5th points of the night, her second field goal. And the Hawks trail by 20 now. Left wing three, no good off the back side of the glass. Rebounded by Ryerson, pushed ahead off the window, and good. And the Go Hawks come out rolling right away here as the basket was by Rachel Bio.
Yeah, and that time they just beat the Hawks down court. And that's I'm a little surprised. Maybe Coach Conner didn't call timeout there because there was that hustle thing we were talking about. They just plain beat the Hawks down court.
There is a jump ball. Cassett was tied up with a Go Hawk player who was on the ground. That was Peyton Draper. And the ball will stay with the Hawks going right to left. 37-15, Go Hawks. 7:10 to go here in the third quarter. Right way. Up top, left-handed dribble. Pass by O'Connell to Collier. Now left wing. Left corner three, no good. Bounces off the backside. Attempted by Kendra Offerman for the Hawks. Waverly Shellrock has it in their half court. All the way in. Contact coming there, but straight up and down. The officials say Lauren Collier was. And West Delaware has it with Linus over the half court line. Bounce pass right side. Now up top. Mishandled by Offerman. She goes and chases it now before it reaches the timeline. And the Hawks have it. 6:20 to go, third frame. 37-15, Waverly Shellrock, number 3 team preseason Class 4A. Here's a shot by O'Connell. She left her feet, fell to the ground, did not go into the contact and try to earn it from the official, and therefore no whistle. There's a right wing three, up and good. Rachel File, her second basket in a couple minutes. She's got 5 points after being held scoreless in the first 2 quarters, and it's 40-15. As a 7-0 run right out of the gates here in this third quarter for Waverly Shellrock, 5:50 and counting. And there is a reach-in foul called on File as Collier had the ball.
Yeah, Waverly's doing a nice job of spotting up that offense. And the difference between what they're doing and the Hawks are doing right now, Hawks are doing a lot of dribbling on offense. Waverly doesn't do a lot of dribbling. They're passing. They're finding that open spot in that zone, and they pass, and they keep passing and beating the Hawks defensively. You can't move as fast with their feet as that ball's being passed. They're finding that wide open spot. Here, I think File's going to get called for another foul here, I believe. And she's trying to defend the Hawks. They're trying to drive down the right side. Yeah, she draws her second one here the last 15 seconds. That's her third. Team's second here in the second half. So good job there by the Hawks. Cassett with the ball inbounds on the left wing to O'Connell, drives the baseline and is cut off.
Cassett sends it back up top to Linus. And turnaround dribble there. Nippy play. Left side, Cassett for a long two. Right on the line. And Annie Cassett gets a long two-pointer. She had a three earlier in the game, early in the second quarter. She gets her third field goal of the night, and she has herself 7 points. Inside pass is batted away, but a little context as the baseline official that helped the ball to be knocked away, and that was called on Kendra Offerman. I believe that'll be her third if it is called on her.
I think the referees are trying to figure out which one, because I think they could have called it on two different Hawks there.
You just say two?
I think you just said two. We don't have a two.
I think it's got to be an Offerman.
Yeah.
2-1 is what he meant. Second team. We don't have any team fouls up there yet. That'd be the first one for the Hawks. 21, I believe. Did he make the correction?
No. That's right. They haven't put it up on the board. They're all looking at each other. Now they're putting it up as 23.
It's not 20.
Haley Linus did not make that foul. Now the two referees are talking again to see who it was, and now I think they're going to get it right.
21. Well, obviously it's a girl who came out of the game thinking she has 3 fouls, is who we thought it was on originally too. That's who Coach Conrad believed it was on. Now they got it correct on the scoreboard.
Yeah, there we go.
So third on Offerman, 40-17, Waverly Shellrock, 5:19 to go, third quarter. Up top now, left side for the Go Hawks. Almost a travel there by Ryerson. She gives it up. Left side.
Again, you watch, they're just passing the ball. Very little dribbling on their offense, and they're just spotting up on both wings. There's a wide open three.
And got it to go. Nothing but net there. Rachel Pyle, her second three of the third quarter. She's got 8 points just like that, all in this third quarter. Here's a shot by Casa, no good. Nice effort by Glantz. She was trying to hurdle a defender and tap that ball. She did, but it went out of bounds. And we'll go the other way. 43-17, Waverly Shellrock, 4:45 accounting, third quarter. A little pressure here, 2-1-2 for the Hawks. And this is passed ahead, left side, Pyle. Right side, little jumper from 17 out, got it to go. That's Olivia Phillips, her first field goal of the ball game. It's 45-17.
They ran a great press breaker right there. Again, they only had like 2 dribbles the whole entire way down the court. So, you know, Waverly really doing some good things here in this third quarter.
And check call up top as Linus is getting rid of the ball as they call on Ryerson, her third. As Abby McGrain checks back in for the Hawks. So it's Linus, Cassett, Glanz, McGrain, and Lauren Collier. 4:20 to go in the third quarter. 45-17.
We were still sitting in that man defense. Nice post up there by Glanz.
Good drop step. Turn around off the window. No good out front. Missed by Glanz, but Bill said good position and good idea on the move. And there's a block away in the middle of the lane. Standing there and blocking away was Lauren Collier.
Yeah, that was a nice job because the smallest girl on the court drove right down the middle of the lane into the bigger girls, and then Collier did a nice job of blocking that shot and then picking up the ball and getting the Hawk offense going down the other end.
Collier had 3 blocks a year ago. There's a pass on the sideline. Cassidy could not handle it. Goes out of bounds. 45-17, 3:45 to go. Here in the third quarter. So, Hawks and the Go Hawks starting their respective seasons here tonight. So West Delaware will have a Hawk girls basketball coverage for you tomorrow night right here from KMCH Sports around 7:30 live on KMCH and KMCH.com as they take on Center Point Urbana, number 5 team in Class 3A. Next week it's Williamsburg at home for the Hawks and then on the road at Clear Creek, Amana next Friday. As there is, was that a turnover?
Travel, yeah. She went to pass the ball and then a Hawk kind of cut into the passing lane, so she held on to it but couldn't hold her pivot foot. So good defensive effort there by the Hawks getting into the passing lane. Very good backdoor cut.
And this one knocked away. Cassett putting it up and coming out of nowhere and knocked away. I believe that was Draper.
Yeah, she did a nice job coming back. She got backdoor cut there. Nice job by Cassett. Hawks recognized it.
And the pass out front, stolen away. Off the window, no good. Cassett supplying the defense there. This one's put up and no good by Abby Thier, and she will go to the line to shoot two.
Jamie Gland is going to get called for a foul. That'll be her third, team's second here in the second half.
45-17. Waverly Shellrock, 3:11 to go, third quarter. Up and good for Thier. She's a perfect 3 for 3 on the night with one more coming. As Abby was a 60% free throw shooter a year ago. She was a 1.7 average on that team that went 19-4. And was a regional finalist, losing to Central 4A champ Mason City. There's a right wing three, no good. Off the back of the rim, recovered by Linus underneath the basket. She passes ahead to Glanz. Glanz driving. No contact there. Blocking foul called. As Draper will pick up her first. Team number 4 now.
Yeah, that was a good job. The Hawks basically beat Waverly Shellrock down the court that time. And Draper trying to recover a little bit. Got caught for not being in there in time. So, give the Waverly Shellrock team a little of their own medicine and beating them down court.
And here is Cassett. Nice move. Going left to right, ring around the rosy, off the window, and good by Annie Cassett. Her fourth field goal of the night. She's fouled. Will go for the old-fashioned three-point play. And the first free throw of the night here for the Hawks coming right now. That's another thing that Coach Conrad and company will talk about, being more aggressive, getting yourself offensively to the free throw line.
Yeah, they got to, you can't go to the 2:53 mark in the third quarter of a game before you get to the free throw line for the first time. So, good job to complete the three-point play.
Good by Cassett. She has 5 points in the second half, 10 on the night now, as she leads the way for the Hawks. 46-20, the advantage for Waverly Shellrock. 2:40 and counting here in the third frame. Up top now, right side, long distance three, no good, off the front of the rim, and rebounded out by Waverly Shellrock. Inside, defense by Cassett, straight up and down, moving the defensive player. In the books, that is a offensive foul that I call by the officials.
Yeah,
that's pointed.
Coach Conrad said, Coach Conrad said, what more do you want? That was pretty obvious there.
That's that
that was 42, Abby Thier.
Thier again. That's her first basket of the second half. She has 11 points.
Coach Conrad talking to the referee about what is it? And the referee just, every time somebody says something, he just shakes his head, no. That's textbook, and that is an emphasis this year, and maybe he didn't get the memo.
48-20, 2:05 and counting. Here is a tie ball. Cassett finding for the ball to baseline. She tried to get it initially. It was tipped out by Offerman to Cassett, and then a Waverly Shellrock player came in and grabbed it. Cassett kept her hands on it, but a tie ball will go to Waverly Shellrock. 48-20, 2:04 to go in this third quarter.
So they're going to put some three-quarter court pressure on again, see if they can create a turnover.
So Connell harassing the ball handler. Young bring it up now all the way in, and a traffic jam there. Two Hawks as Young runs into them, and one of them is going to get the foul called, as it was either Offman or Cassett. And Cassett will get her second call. Team number 3, 48-20, 154 in counting. Right side, put up.
Great block.
Up and good. And now we got a injured Waverly Shellrock player. She came up gimpy, and then Linus bumped into her. And so incidentally, and that probably didn't help things, is maybe rolled an ankle there, tweaked that left ankle, it looks like, for Grace Ryerson, one of the better players here on the lineup for Waverly Shellrock. It's a 30-point lead, 50-20, 1:40 to go. As that basket was by
Ryerson. She got the bucket, and I think when she came down, that's when she had that little ankle problem there. There's going to be a foul inside. Sarah Campbell is going to get her second foul as the Hawks tried to throw the ball down low. 16 fouls, so that's one good thing for the Hawks is now they got Waverly Shell Rock in foul trouble a little bit this half here that they'll shoot the bonus.
Cassidy drives in and puts it down, a 16-footer from inside the right corner. Annie Cassidy looking good offensively tonight. Another bucket for her. 5 field goals tonight for Cassidy. She's got 12 points on the night. 50-22 now, 1:15 and counting here in the third.
Yeah, she's the only Hawk to score here in the third quarter, so they definitely got to find, that's a good job by Cassidy, but they've got to find some more offensive threats there.
Inside, juggled it and got control of it, put it up off the window and good. Abby Fear, another field goal for her. She's got 5 of the night. 5 points in this third quarter, 13 total. So her and Cassidy, 2 leading scorers. Here's a missed shot, airballed, rebounded by Harkin. Waverly Shellrock comes back with 45 seconds and counting here in the third frame with a 30-point advantage. 52-22, top of the key three, no good. Pinball's off the left side and recovered by Waverly Shellrock in the hands of Sarah Campbell up top. With it is Young. Young passes right side. Cassidy guarding her inside. Dribbling in, Campbell lost it, but a Waverly Shellrock player now outside, no good. Off the mark, left side, Linus recovers it with 15 seconds and counting. Passes ahead for a 3. Stop, pop, no good. Air ball that goes off the foot of Cassidy. She could not get control of it. Tried to reach out with her left hand. Goes out of bounds. Waverly Shellrock basketball. As Offerman shot the 3 from the left, from the right wing was not good. 52-22. Waverly Shellrock with 12.7 seconds to go. Abby McGrain checks in for the final 12.7 as Linus will take a breather here. Waverly Shellrock going the length of the court. Left to right. This is Young over the timeline behind the back dribble. Guarding her is Collier. Up top, knocked away. O'Connell gets it, puts it on the floor. Up ahead, Cassidy for the half quarter. No good. High off the window and off the front of the rim. As 52-22 will be our third quarter score. As Waverly Shellrock, the commanding lead here on night number 1. This is West Delaware Girls Basketball, KMCH Sports.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
John and Bill back with you from Waverly. Quarter number 4 is on the way. A 30-point lead for Waverly Shellrock, 52-22. 7:50 to go in the fourth quarter. First game of the season for both of these teams tonight. First coverage of Winter Sports broadcast season here from KMC Sports. There's a little jumper in the lane, but a 5-footer on the left side of the free throw line. But Brooke O'Connell, that's her first bucket of the night, comes here to start the fourth quarter. 52-24 now Hawks trail. 7.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Waverly Shellrock, number 3 team, preseason in the Class 4A of Iowa girls basketball. As they regional finalists a year ago, they were at the state tournament 2 years ago. This one off of Linus as she hustled and knocked it away and then could not save it from going out of bounds.
Yeah, she did a nice job of getting in that passing lane. They do a tremendous job of passing beyond the 3-point line, and she just jumped around and just couldn't quite keep control of the ball.
Now there's a travel turnover. We're going the other way. Hawks basketball is making a move inside. It was one of the Go Hawk players and could not complete it. Hawks will try to take advantage after a turnover.
Yeah, first of all, they never should have let her dribble from the left wing across the paint area, clear down the right side, and thank goodness she did travel because the Hawks never should have let her get down in that area.
Inside. In the middle of the lane, put up no good. Off the front of the rim, Cassidy with the rebound off the Offerman shot. Now Cassidy had it go off right in front of her. She tapped it out. Linus controls it out top, just inside the GoHawk logo. Passing inside, she thought a player was there. It's a GoHawk player. Collier gets on the floor and fights for it. It's going to be a jump ball. And it will be GoHawk basketball going left to right. 52-24, 6:38 to go here in the fourth.
Yeah, it was the right idea by Linus. Took a screen up top. Collier just didn't roll down far enough as Linus anticipated the pass would be. And Collier came back and hustled and got the jump ball, but it favored Waverly. 14-footer by Draper, no good. Recovered by the Hawks. 52-24, Hawks trail. 6:20 in counting here in the fourth. Driving. Linus back out to Collier. Collier all the way in. There's going to be a foul. Right on the arm. Shooting arm of Collier. She'll go by and shoot two as they get on Peyton Draper. They'll be her second. Team number 7 now. As Collier is on the line for the first time here tonight. Only the second Hawk member shooting free throws here tonight. Yeah, that was a nice aggressive move to get down into that paint area and go up strong and drew that foul. And much better offense there when they're trying to drive into that paint area. So nice job there by Lauren Collier.
Lauren gets the first one to go. She was a 50% free throw shooter a year ago, 9 of 18 from the line. And the second one up, no good. Too hard off the back of the rim, but right in the hands of Offerman. Puts it up too high off the window. The rebound by Collier. She puts it up too high, but she is fouled in the act, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2 more.
There again, what we've seen here in the fourth quarter, the Hawks really attacking that offensive boards, and they've already had 5 shots at the board. The Waverly's 1 here in the fourth quarter, and then a lot of good effort there on the offensive boards.
That's what needs to happen for this team to be competitive, and there is no good shot by Collier and a timeout. 52-25, we'll take it with them. 6:10 to go in the fourth. West Delaware girls basketball, KMCH Sport.
Why make 10 calls when you can make 1 call to Steve Morman Insurance in Manchester and get the best quote from 10 different companies on your auto, home, and farm insurance? You can depend on Steve Morman Insurance for fast, friendly service and quality coverage. Call Kathy or Rachel at your agency of choice in Manchester today, 927-2263.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
John and Bill back with you. Second free throw for Lauren Collier, up and no good. Too hard off the window. 1 of 4 down for Collier on the night. As the Hawks are 2 of 5 for the free throw line. 52-25, the trail. Waverly shell rock. Just under 6 minutes to play here in this fourth quarter.
Ooh, I think he might call double foul. There's a lot of pushing and shoving going on underneath. Got 32 on Waverly shell rock.
Yep.
And then 33 on the West Delaware. Yeah, he did call double foul.
You don't see that too often, but there, Draper picks up her 4th, Collier her 3rd.
Well, they only put that up there as Draper's 3rd.
Okay, so
she must not have got that last one.
Up top, Waverly Shamrock, now left side. Right wing.
They're doing it again.
3, no good. Up front of the rim. What a rebound there, but missed. Left short on left side by the guard. Phillips, who got the rebound. Rebounded by Linus. Passes left side. Almost a travel, but getting rid of it. Now O'Connell puts it up. No good on left side. Rebounded by Harkin, and she is fouled by Offerman. It'll be GoHawk basketball. Going left to right as they call the foul on Kendra Offerman. Is that her 4th?
That's her 4th.
Abby McGrain is set to check in.
He's 5th.
9 team fouls for the GoHawks. And it's still just set 5 for the Hawks. 52-25 is the score with 5:31 to go in the fourth.
Hawks again going to put some full court man pressure on here.
Trying to get it in, and finally does Williamson. Now all the way down, just losing it out of bounds. Waverly Shamrock. Hawks will get it back. As back in here is Macy Kleitch, the freshman, who played in that second quarter, had a bucket in that second quarter. 2 points for Macy, 52-25, 5:20 to go in this fourth quarter. And there is an air ball. Linus tried to save it just as it was going out of bounds. She does, but to a GoHawk player. And now Waverly Shell Rock has the ball up 52-25, 5 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Jump stop move or reach in called there. Linus thought she got a majority of the ball. That's what it looked like from here. Maybe a little contact on the other side, but it wasn't the near side official that called that. They wouldn't be able to see the contact on the other side. He thought he saw it, and Linus will be on the floor, they call it. So they called her for grabbing the player on the floor before she went up. And Linus will come out of the game. That's her first foul.
Yeah, her first. And Bailey Beckman comes in for the first time tonight.
As Beckman, one of the juniors on this team for the Hawks, 8 of them, the 14-lady roster. Up top, this is Williamson, swings it left side. The 19-footer rattles around, pops out. It's pinball around, and now in the hands of two ladies, Collier and Fear for Waverly Shell Rock. Jump ball goes to the Hawks. As Coach Conrad continues to go to his bench, Kaylee Mueller. Mueller is a junior. Mueller, the junior, as bringing up over the timeline. Now left side. Mueller hesitation, dribble now, passes right side McGrain. Right wing. 4.5 to go in this game. 52-25 Hawks trail. Up top, giving up her dribble there. Number 5, Madeline Burger Jr. Up and good off the window that time. That is, help me, Bill. That's Bailey Beckman. That's Beckman, the junior, who just checked in moments ago. So Beckman gets her first field goal tonight, her first varsity score of her career, 52-27, 4:06 to go. Substitutions come in here. Number 11, Sydney Puppet, the junior, checks in for the Hawks. So I believe everybody on that varsity bench is in the game now, has been in the game. Yes. Left wing, a drive all the way in, contact, letting them play. Goes out of bounds. West Delaware ball. 52-27, 3:55 to go here in the fourth. As Coach Bodensteiner still wants a little bit here for his regular players to play, and he'll start getting some of his subs in, you would think, here. As up top, there's going to be a travel as there was contact. The ball was out, but there's now the Bertha Jr. We're going back the other way, 52-27, 3:45 to go here in the contest.
Hawks again going to apply a little man pressure here and see if they can create some turnovers again here.
Inside, off the window. And good. Too easy there. Abby Fear again. And it's 54-27. Left wing. Puppet. Free throw line. Now a pass to the left side. At fake, drive by Beckman. Right side. Muller. Now pass out. Up top, Beckman. Takes a 17-footer, no good. Muller fights for the rebound. It's controlled by Sarah Campbell for the Go Hawks. 54-27. Under 3 to go here in the fourth quarter. Go Hawks will move on 1-0. Hawks will drop to 0-1 as there's a basket inside, up and good by Jamie Williamson. That's her third field goal tonight. She's got 6 points. There's a right wing three, no good air ball. Fighting for the rebound. Going to be out of bounds is O'Connell. Check that. No, it's not O'Connell. Boy, it looks like O'Connell, but Madeline Burke, the junior, almost a twin with O'Connell, as coming back in is Allison Collier, the freshman, as Beckman will take a seat. 56-27, 2:37 to go here in the game. That's some pressure still by the Hawks here. And some subs for Waverly Shell Rock. Libby Dix is in. A guard, 5'4" sophomore. Up top here, another sub. That's going to be a travel committed by Laura Bates, a 5'9" sophomore forward. As everybody on the bench except for Kate Wright so far. if she's even dressed tonight.
I was going to say, I got a feeling she's not, because she was one of the returners from a year ago at 10 points, but she's played some.
Inside, fighting for position. Gland's going to travel. Contact first.
Contact first, yeah.
Contact, which caused the travel, says the near side official. So going to the line will be Glanz. So they call the foul on Williamson. That'll be her second. As Glanz is on the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, that was a good move. She got that ball down low and was trying to get control of her body there to be able to post up. And she might have got called for a travel there had she not gotten pushed, but she had the right idea. And the fact, I'm down low here, I need to go up with this bucket.
First one is no good. One more coming. Up and no good. Off the left side of the rim and out. Glanz is 0 for 2 there. 56-27. 150 and counting here in the game. 17-footer. Right corner of the free throw line. No good by the lefty. Bates. Rebounded by Waverly Shellrock. Inside. Turnaround jump. Hook there. Left-handed. No good. But backside rebound by Brittany Young. That's her second field goal of the night. She has 4 points. 120 and counting here in the game. 58-27. The 31-point lead for Waverly Shellrock. And there is a automatic foul. Coming across the lane. Hand check, double hand check by behind. Lindy Dix committed the foul on Madeline Burke. Burke will be on the line to shoot 2. Double bonus here still. And they're off the window and good by Burke. She'll have one more.
Yeah, Banks open in Waverly, but, you make them however you can. Right now, the Hawks were just 1 for 6 here in the fourth quarter from the free throw line. There's another one off the last, a little too strong.
And the foul put back and good. That was Kleitch with the rebound and put back.
It's nice to see that get that offensive rebound and not dribble it. Don't take it down low. Just go right back up with it.
Aggressive move inside there. That's Williamson. Gets the field goal. Her second of the fourth quarter, 4th of the night. She's fouled and will shoot 1.
Yeah, Allison Collier is going to get called for her first foul. But a good, strong, aggressive move there by Jamie Williamson to get her 8th point of the night.
Oh, good off the back of the rim by Williamson. 105 and counting here in the game. 30-point lead for the Go Hawks. 60-30. Inside, put up and good. Little 5-footer right in the middle of the lane. Nice athletic looking move there by Madeline Burke. She's got 3 points. Her varsity career here. 3 points for Burke now. 60-32. Batted away in the middle of the lane. Controlled by Collier. And Beckman brings it up. Right side to Burke. Up top. Long 2 for Kleitch. No good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Waverly Shellrock. 60-32. 25 seconds in counting. All the way in. It's going to be an offensive. Oh, no. He pointed. Yeah, it is. I thought he was holding up 2 fingers for 2 shots.
I did too, yep.
I think he called 2 different things.
I think he did too. And then all of a sudden everybody's like, oh, and then he just stayed with the offensive ball.
Good call.
Yeah.
60-32. 20 seconds to go. Hawks will fall to 0-1, but we'll be back at it tomorrow night, back at home inside the friendly confines of Seedorf Gymnasium as they'll take on number 5 in Class 3A preseason. A state tournament team a year ago, the Storm Pointers of Center Point Urbana. We'll have all the action around 7:30 right here from KMC Sports. Foul called. Kleitch is on the line. She makes the first one. She'll have one more as Kleitch has now 5 points on the night. Had 2 the halftime break and nothing but net on the second one. So 6 points for Macy Kleitch, the freshman off the bench. 10 seconds to go. 60-34 will be our final. It appears it will. 5 seconds to go. Long 2 there. Top of the key, no good. The whistle is going to be called. 60-34 is our final as the Hawks do outscore the Go Hawks in that fourth quarter, 12-8. But they fall in this one, 60-34. As the Hawks fall to 0-1 on the season. The road record of 0-1 in non-conference the same. Waverly Shellrock improves to 1-0, home mark of 1-0, and non-conference, of course, the same. As we will take a quick break here, come back and wrap it all up here from Waverly on this Monday night, 60-34 the final. Waverly Shellrock moves on 1-0. The Hawks at 0-1 will return to play tomorrow night at home against Center Point Urbana. We're back after this from KMC Sports.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. On Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at AmericanTrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply free checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
John and Bill back with you one final time here, ready to close out the broadcast as the Hawks fall 60-34. A lot of things to improve on, but as we've talked about, you can't forget about the level, the talent competition here in Waverly Shellrock, third-ranked team in Class 4A, and you got to stay positive. You got to keep working on the little things here, and this younger group. There's some varsity experience here. Some talent, of course. We got to keep working on the little things, and this team will get better.
Well, they had some rays of some good basketball offensively and defensively tonight. They just got to, try to find that consistency level and keep up the hustle. And every once in a while, they, don't keep that intensive pressure that maybe they should, and what Coach kind of is looking for them. And he burned out 3 timeouts in the first, in that first quarter, and then never used any more the rest of the night. So. He's going to get their attention, and great learning experience. That's a good team they played here tonight, and hung with them fairly well. They just got, a little bit. They shot the ball better and they rebounded the ball better that first half, and they fell behind, but a much better second half. Outscored them in the fourth quarter. So, some good positive things. And I'm sure they'll talk about that tonight on the bus ride home, and tomorrow before tomorrow night's contest. So, we see some things that we need to work on between Saturday night and tonight, and hopefully they can fix a few of those things for tomorrow night and come out and play a little bit better. And at this point, you just want to get a little better each time out.
33-15, Waverly Shellrock had the lead at halftime. They outscored the Hawks 19-7 the third quarter, take the lead 52-22. Hawks outscored them 12-8 in the final frame, but it wasn't even close to being enough as Waverly Shell Rock commanding win here tonight, 60-34. 0-1 for the Hawks, 1-0 for the Go Hawks. The individual scorers, Annie Cassidy led the way with 12 points. She had a 3 in that second quarter, the only 3 of the night for the Hawks offense. 6 points for Haley Linus, 6 for Macy Kleitz, 3 points for Madeline Cook, 3 for Lauren Collier, and 2 for Brooke O'Connell. Kelsey Young had 5, Ryerson had 7, Lyle had 8, 4 for Draper, 7 for Harkin, 2 for Phillips, 4 for Young, 8 for Williamson, 4 for Steer, as they had themselves 4 3-pointers in the game, 2 in the first half, 2 in the second half, as 9 scores for Waverly Shell Rock, 6 for the Hawks. So Hawks fall to 0-1. But back at it tomorrow night inside Cedar Gymnasium, as myself and Bill will be there and have all the action for you live right here on KMCH. Well, the first one is in the books, Bill, as we wait for tomorrow night, and this young team will wait to start to continue to improve, and they'll do it again tomorrow night against a very good squad. Center Point Urbana. It doesn't get much easier.
No, it doesn't. But, you know, that's where, you know, want to gauge your program, want to figure out and teach these kids where to go. And you know, Coach Conrad's just going to keep working with these kids. And if they can start doing the fundamental things more naturally, you know, good positive things will come. And there were some great positives in the second half. They got free throw line 11 times second half after not getting there at all. First half, cut the turnovers down. First half, the Hawks had 13 turnovers. Second half, they only had 5. You know, so there's some great positives to take there and build on that and hopefully work on it a little bit more tomorrow night.
Yes, indeed. We'll see you there at Cedar Gymnasium at the West Delaware High School. Can't make it out, tune in right here at KMCH and KMCH.com as we'll bring you some pre-Thanksgiving basketball tomorrow night, our second broadcast of the season, as the Hawks will take on the Southern Pointers of Center Point Urbana. That does it tonight. Thanks to all 40 sports boosters of KMCH bringing you sports coverage right here from KMCH Sports. Thanks to studio producer Ashley Bramey. Once again, the final, Waverly Shell Rock, number 3 team in Class 4A 60, the West Delaware Hawks 34. For Ashley Bramey, for Bill Logan, John Swisher saying have yourselves a good and safe rest of your Monday night. So long, everybody, from Waverly, Iowa.
West Delaware girls basketball from KMCH Sports. Your announcers were Sports Director John Swisher and Bill Logan. Station owner is Jim Koloff. Station manager is Sarah Meyer. Program director of KMCH is Mike Johnson. For a complete broadcast schedule and more information about high school sports coverage from KMCH, visit our website at kmch.com, click on the Sports tab, or email John at sports@kmch.com. This has been a West Delaware sports presentation of Delaware County Broadcasting Incorporated. KMCH Radio, Manchester, Iowa.